Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on the eve of January 1st, 2025, President William Samoei Ruto was in Kisii County at Kisii State Lodge to celebrate the crossover of the new year 2025 from 2024. Of course, he invited several leaders to that event. Some show up, some boycotted that event. But what Ruto did not know is that Kenyans were also gathered in various areas to celebrate the new year. And during the crossover, Kenyans had a message for William Ruto. Imagine, it is a new year celebration. You are crossing over in the middle of the night and you are chanting, Ruto must go. So, if Ruto was celebrating somewhere, then he got to bump into this video where Kenyans were telling him to go at a time he is celebrating New Year. I don't know what he will feel, but the fact is that he cannot be comfortable to see such kind of a video spreading or trending on social media. He cannot be comfortable. He don't pray for that. But here is the message from Kenyans. Churchill was forced to allow the people who had gathered in his crossover event to say what is in their heart. The event was organized by Churchill, so it was a Churchill show crossover celebration. Sasa ilifika mahali pale Churchill akasema, speak it out from your heart so that it come out. Speak your heart. And the message is that Ruto must go mwizi. Ruto must go mwizi. So as we start this year, the message from Kenyans is that the man in the State House must go.
Ruto must go! Ruto must go!
Sawa. Mumechoka?
Bado.
Sema ikutoke. Sema ikutoke. Unaingia mnasahau. Sawa.
I'm on DCI. On DCI.
One would be asking a question, why are Kenyans saying that Ruto must go? Why Ruto to go? The event was not about protesting, it was celebration, but why the message Ruto must go? That is the big question in this Punchline, and I want to try to answer that. But before we go deep into this, just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. The fact is that as Kenyans are crossing to year 2025, tuko hapa 2025, leo ni tarehe ngapi? I think leo ni tarehe 3. As we entered this year, what they remembered is the suffering they have gone through in the year 2024. And when they remember their suffering, now they are crossing to a new year, expecting new things. They remember the person who has caused their suffering. And when you speak about this suffering, you cannot in any way distance William Ruto from this suffering. He seems to be the bearer of all these problems. The suffering we have seen in the year 2024 was caused by none other than the man in the State House. I think that's what Kenyans are communicating here. We crossed the year when abduction was going on. Some parents had no time to celebrate the new year simply because there's allegation that we have a squad that has been mandated by abducting anyone who criticizes the government. And Ruto said that wazazi mchunge watoto wenyu. My interpretation was that msipochunga mimi president nitawachungia. Na kama president anachunga watoto, abduction, forceful disappearance is going to take place. That was the message. So, due to such things, Kenyans are saying, Ruto must go. They added that Ruto must go. You look at the Kenya Kwanza administration under the ruling party UDA. We have gone through a financial year that has robbed the Kenyans the last coin in their pocket. When a man comes with their policies that aim at raising taxes every time, without considering how these taxes will be met, to an extent, you increase taxes from 8% of Uhuru Kenyatta, tunakumbuka ile ya Uhuru, to 16% by double. Kenyans believe that you are stealing from them. And so, when they believe so, you become the enemy of the people. And when they identify you as the enemy, then there's no way they will not mention your name. So the issue of Ruto must go is about overtaxation. Kenyans have been overtaxed. Hakuna nchi nyingine jirani yenye inafanya tax ile yenye Ruto ameleta Kenya. And due to this high taxation, that is how some Kenyans have lost their jobs. So some of the people in this church will show ni watu wamefutwa kazi, hawana kazi, wengine wapoteza makazi. How did this happen? Now listen to this one. When you increase taxes, then investors find it so much hard to operate. They will try to do some things like, number one, you reduce the number of staff that you have employed so that at least you can make profit and continue with your business. Kama ulikuwa umeajiri watu 1,000, unapunguza wanabaki 600 ama 700. There is no one who goes into business to make losses. Yes, we might incur losses, but that is not the dream. The issue is about making profit. So you have to build an empire through your business. Once you are making loss, you look for a way to cut down on cost. So the issue of cost cutting comes in. Wengine hata wanapunguziwa mishahara. Sasa kati ya watu kuna wale hata paka mishahara yao imerudi chini. Wengine wamefutwa kazi, hawana kazi. So ni mwizi amewanyang'anya paka na kazi zao kupitia kwa ushuru ambao ameweka mwingi. Investors are walking away from this country. Imagine you had a company here, ulikuwa wewe unatengeneza labda vitu kadhaa, bidhaa, anything. Then due to high taxation, you decide that I will close this company, I will walk to Tanzania, I will walk to Nigeria, I will walk to Uganda and then put a new company there because I cannot bear this burden of overtaxation. As you close down that company, many Kenyans who are employed definitely are rendered jobless. Some of these people are jobless. So, if they remember the problem they have suffered in 2024, they lost their job due to high taxation that discouraged investors from this country, they will say Ruto must go. And that is the message. Some of these people have been doing their business, but due to taxation that is so high, they have been forced to close their businesses. Yaani wengine wa hawa watu ambao walikuwa wanasherehekea mwaka mpya kwa hii church and show ni wanabiashara ambao wameona biashara zao zikifungwa. Why did they close their business? They cannot bear the burden of overtaxation that make them to make no any meaningful profit. They close their business. So when they cross the year and they remember the suffering Ruto has taken them through in 2024, now they're coming to 2025, they cannot keep quiet. They will say, Ruto must go. And that is the message. So with all this kind of stuff, there are very many. When you remember how you pay your taxes and you don't see value for your tax in terms of development, tangible development that you can associate with, you cannot see. It is promise after promise, which turn out to be empty promises, lip service. Definitely, they see that their money is not being utilized properly as they thought of. And therefore, they will believe that this man is a thief. Ruto must go mwizi. That's why they are saying so. So with all this manner of things, definitely, no one will be happy with this regime. And the message is, Ruto must go. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.